Hello everyone, Coach Doug here. It's a new year and we're all well into it. You know, when a small business experiences turnover, whether it's planned or unplanned, everyone feels it. Being down a team member can often put extra stress on other team members. Being overwhelmed and understaffed can lead to making poor hiring decisions. Jumping to hire the first candidate that seems to be remotely competent is a common mistake, and it rarely ends well. If you're a business owner, I want you to think about something for me. Of all the people who get hired in the next 18 months, 46% will fail. Ouch. This is according to author Mark Murphy, who wrote Hiring for Attitude. They will receive a poor performance review, get written up, or maybe even be fired. Even more shocking, 89% of those people will fail as a result of attitude, lack of coachability, lack of emotional intelligence, motivation, and temperament. No matter how good or successful or clever you are, your business and its future are in the hands of the people you hire. Yes, partners, investors, clients, and customers are all extremely important, but without your people, nothing's possible. Author and leadership expert Jim Collins said, "Great vision without great people is irrelevant." More than anything, those closest to you will determine the level of your success. Hiring decisions, then, are the most important choices a leader makes or a business owner can make. So, today, let's look at some ways to find the best people for your business. First, it's not easy because the goal is to fill the position rather than find the best person. Sometimes the person has the right skills, but not the correct mindset. It is much easier to gauge experience and education than it is to evaluate attitude and mindset, but it can be done. Many larger companies have taken on a strict hiring process because they realize that people can be their greatest asset or their biggest liability. So, how do you hire the right people? Number one, you evaluate your current performers, their highs and their lows. First, you want to look for the positive characteristics that your top people show consistently, and the negative characteristics that your most challenging people demonstrate consistently. You will probably notice some patterns. Use those observations to develop a clear picture of who you do and do not want on your team. Number two, look for a values match. Shared values are non-negotiable. Although it is important to encourage independent thinking in some areas, it is more important to be clear about the values of your organization and hire candidates who share those principles. Number three, assess their emotional strength. No one leads without being criticized or without facing discouragement at some point. A potential leader must have mental toughness. I don't want a mean leader, but I do want someone tough-minded, someone who takes accountability, asks candidates how they have previously handled frustration, disappointment, and challenging situations with coworkers. The ability to accept and adapt is critical for effective leaders. Number four, observe their people skills. Look and listen for evidence of genuine caring and concern for people in your recruits. In addition, watch candidates as they interact with people in the lobby, with your assistant, with the server in the restaurant, wherever you are. As you observe them, preferably both in and out of the office, ask yourself, do they value people? Do they understand people? Do they get along with others? Will people follow their lead? And number five, discover their motives. I want leaders who are motivated to serve others, not themselves. So the first question I ask potential leaders is, why do you want to lead others? And their answer is, if it's honest, they'll reveal who they really are. Self-serving managers and executives ask, what can others do for me? Servant leaders say, what can I do for others? It's important to find the people with the right attitude and personal compatibility, not just the perfect resume. The hiring process may be a bit more challenging and it will prolong your search, but you'll likely save time and money in the long run. If this brought you any value or you want to connect, send me an email at dougsavage@actioncoach.com. Take care. Have a great week.